I am so sorry that stream setup took a bit longer than usual. I was trying to make like some last minute assets for Twitch. By the way, if you're not following me on Twitch, do that. I'm gonna have to keep working on that later though, because that took more time than I would have liked, and I didn't even finish. Anyway, as the stream title says, I got Skirk. When her banner dropped. She's beautiful. I said that I was going to passively pull until I got a 5-star, because I mainly wanted Dahlia. But I got her, I think, 70-ish pity. Somewhere between 70 and 80. And she's awesome. I love her. So plans for today. I see you, Sam. Valentine. Hello, hello. Welcome to chat. Plan for today in Genshin is I want to do Abyss. Skirk, I was talking. I was talking. Anyway, I'm going to do Abyss. Floor 11, definitely. Floor 12, iffy, because I don't have good characters for it. And then we're going to work on building Skirk, because I am brokey. I did what I could yesterday for her. It's just, I'm broke. And I did not pre-farm. My pooling ritual to win 50/50s is I don't pre-farm. So I do all my farming afterwards, which is what we're probably going to end up doing for today's stream. I do want to go over her kit. It's just my Skirk isn't well built, so we'll be using the trial run. Oh, we can also do either the Archon quest or Skirk's quest, depending on what chat wants to see. But first, let's just go over how her kit works, because I know it can be a little confusing, and it's a lot of reading. Like, a lot of reading. So there are 2 ways you can play her. Both ways, you need to have a cryo and 2 hydro characters on her team. She needs double cryo, double hydro. It's non-negotiable. There are 2 ways you can play her. Either her skill or her burst. You cannot use both. Basically, you want to use each character at least once. Get some sort of reaction. And then there are going to be those rifts on the screen. Absorb those by holding her charge attack to do big PP damage. I feel like the game might be a little loud. The other way you could play her, same thing, you want to rotate every character on field at least once. Tap her skill, and he'll do that. Do not use her skill any further. I do not know if the game was too loud or not. Please tell me if you could hear me, or if I should explain that again. I also want to go over her build. So for her build, you want to prioritize 3 main stats: crit rate, crit damage, and attack. Well, like attack percent. HP is also kind of good to have on her, but it's not necessary. The only reason I would say have HP on her is because she has pretty high interruption resistance, so she will not get knocked back if she gets hit. She will just take multiple hits. Her signature weapon is crit rate, so if you get that, that's great. I don't have her signature weapon. I can't afford that. If anyone wants to donate enough funds for her signature weapon, I'll pull on stream. But her ascension stat is crit damage. So if you can get a nice crit split, what I personally have on her, I think they're running her actual set. Yeah, they are. They're running her actual set, which is great for her. I don't have any good pieces on that. So I'm running her Marasashe personally with my Farina, which gives her like a 60/220 crit split on mine. Her talents, you want to prioritize, I think this is the exact talents that I currently have on her actually. Prioritize her skill, because that's where most of her damage is going to come from. After that, her ult, that's the secondary source of her damage. And then after that, you still want to level up her normal attack. It's just skill, ult, normal attack. That's your priority list. Again, like I said, this is a good set for her. You could also put Blizz on her or Marasashe Hunter. You want no ER on her. I don't know how much they have on her on this build. 135. That's actually higher than what I have on her. I think I have 116 because one of her artifacts has 16% ER on it. You want no ER on her. It's useless to her. You would rather have double defense on an artifact than ER. It is useless on her. And basically for her crit split, like I said, I have like a 68 over 220. Just try to stick in that region. Other than that, she's pretty fun to play with. She also has 2 outfit forms, which I love. I do feel like the game volume is a little loud, but that could also just be because I have sensitive hearing. So please let me know if game is loud to you. She's a fun character. Oh, right, for weapons, I'm going to go ahead and leave the domain. Obviously, her best in slot is her signature weapon because the passive is great for her. Let's see. Other weapons that I would say are good for her. That's not what I wanted to look at. The one I have on her is so I can get more crit damage on her. The passive on this, not great. This is not a good sword for her. Technically speaking, Finale of the Deep would be better on her, as would... Where's the event sword? This one. Calamity of Eshu. This was also good on her, just because the passives are good. If you run her with a shielder, this is actually like one of her best because then you get additional charge attack and crit rate. It also goes up further as you ascend it, so I could not ascend, but here, let me ascend this weapon just for her. I don't use every one of them. I like to keep one as a memento. Okay. So if you fully ascend this event weapon, you get an increase of normal and charge attacks by 40 and crit rate by 16 when she's with a shielded character. Or like she is shielded. So like Layla, Citlali, Diona, those are great characters. Oh yeah, Dahlia. Dahlia also works really well for that. I don't remember any other shielders. Let's see. This one is also technically good for her. I just don't like the idea of her using Bond of Life for me. Because, like I said, no interruption. She will keep going. She will get hit. She will take damage. So especially if you're using her on like a Marasashe, maybe you could make it work with constant healing. You just have to be very diligent about healing her. I don't know. So I would say in order of best weapons to worst weapons, use obviously her signature, this one, Calamity of Eshu, and then Finale of the Deep. Those are what I would suggest for her. I say while having a completely different thing on her, but I like crit damage. I like, ignore the crit rate, it goes to 60 something when Marasashe is active. Obviously we're going to work on her later, but this is what we have right now. We're also trying to level her to 90, but like I said, not a lot right now. Yes. Yes, Val. I would say for mine, I would like her to have more attack and more crit rate. That's my main priority for her. But as I said, we have to get her, like, I want to get her on her set. So pretty much all of these artifacts are going to get switched out. Can I enhance this at all? Nope. That's fun. That's great. Let's go do... Oh. Right, that's a thing. I forgot there's an animation for that. Let's go do Spiral Abyss. This is going to suck. Ironically, fun fact, I don't think I was streaming at this point when this happened. When Farina first dropped, the first time I ever cleared floor 12, like 36 starred it, was with a level 1 Farina. Collect these rewards. Okay, floor 10. Floor 10 is usually easy. It's usually like grouping on one hand and then like big damage on the other. So, yep, grouping and then big damage. So I usually use Venti's team and then Linny's team for second half. But what we can do, just to show off Skirk, is use Skirk's team second half and Venti's team first half. Venti's team includes Venti, of course, Farazan. Ooh, I do usually use Farina on that team. It's fine. We can work around that. Different applicator for him then. And then we also have... Oh, we can use Bennett on that team. And Mona. And then second half, we can use Skirk's team, which is Skirk. I'm personally using Yellen. Other characters do work for her. Like, you could use Ganyu on her team, Layla on her team. My team is this. It's Skirk, Yellen, Citlali, and Farina, just because that's the characters I have best built for her at the moment. Oh, ads are running. I'm going to keep yapping, though, because why not? Other characters that work for her, pretty much anyone who is Cryo or Hydro. So if we were to sort characters while we're in here, just to buy some time for ads, I think it's like a minute and a half for ads. Let's see. Dahlia works really well. Candace works because of Hydro Infusion on her stuff. Mika can work if you're running more physical attacks for Skirk, but he is a fizz buffer, so I would recommend. Xingqiu is going to be great for her. Kaya is good for cryo application, same with Rosaria and Changyun. Aloy, maybe as a sub DPS could work. Barbara's good, Diona's good, Charlotte's good, Ganyu's good, Layla's great, Fremine, not as much just because he is a physical DPS. Siegeween is good, and Chi-Chi's good. And those are the characters that I personally have. So those are like characters that work for her. I would just recommend against physical characters with her, just because she is, 1, a DPS, and 2, is primarily relying on freeze for her buffs. I think ads might be over. I'm hoping they're over. Okay, let's get started. And hopefully first team works. It's just I usually have Farina on the first team, so... Let's buff skill damage just because that's what Skirk's going to be using second half.
Let's hope you pull up a good
Time
fight.
for takeoff. Have fun with this gift. Teamwork is trick.
Oh, I could have put a better weapon on him. It's okay.
Yeah, let's play. Let's have some fun, shall we? Delve into death. Why do they never miss?
Some alt grinding. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, this is usually a lot faster if I have Farina for extra damage. Sir! Calm thyself. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta...
Away.
Y'all are being annoying as hell.
Shadows of fate. Brace yourselves. Dare to mess with me? Full speed ahead. Here we go. Too late for regrets.
Okay, I can still clear it. Gabrielle. Hello, welcome. Gabrielle or Gabriel? I cannot read.
Your journey ends here.
So like I said, we're gonna run each character's skill at least once.
Game's up. Time's over. Extinguished.
and then hold her charge attack for big PP damage. Oh, cool crit. Nice.
Time for takeoff. Let's play. Truth repeats its course.
Ping is not good time for Ping to go.
Here we go. Think you can get away? Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you. Let's light it up. Brace yourselves. Yeah. Yahoo!
Cool. Cool, cool.
Finally, some target busted. Show no mercy. Strike a pose. Raise a storm. Where do you think you're going?
I did not get enough of those fractures that time. So her damage was not as big. A lot of her damage doesn't come from only her characters, although you are taking a massive damage tank if you don't have Escoffier. But even if you don't have her, if you play her right, she does good damage. And if you have a good build on her, obviously. You just need to know how to play her.
Let's time for takeoff. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me scribe. Have fun with this gift. Here we go. Decided by destiny. Brace yourselves.
Hey, 50k from Venti, not bad.
Think you can get away?
You know, considering Venti has a support kit.
Keeps its course.
I love how I've built him as a DPS.
Quiet now. Things are about to get dicey.
Please switch.
Get to work. You two. Touch. Let the world collide.
Constant 26 with her current build is pretty good, actually. Okay. Now I actually have to lock in, though. Oops, that's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click this. What are we fighting? Okay. Okay. There is a turtle in here. That's great. That's great. Let's see. What can we work with for this? Okay. Sorry, Skirk's not getting used here. Where is he? There he is. Hello, Linny, Kazuha, Sitlali, and Bennett. I think I've gone over this before. Linny's kit is Mono Pyro, but I have been built for Melt with Sitlali, because big PP damage.
Not now. Ears of the storm.
Behold! Upon the gale. Cry louder!
My guiding stars. Dare to mess with me?
Squall and fury. Upon the gale.
Don't be scared. May I pick too late for regret?
We don't need the stuff. Let's just kill it. Oh, hello, Mike Frightmare. Welcome to chat. Favorite Marvel superhero? I don't know. I like Wanda when she's one of the heroes.
Into the wind.
Fulfill our pact.
Clouds high. The birds. Here comes
I forgot to use Bennett's ult. Fuck. It's not like I needed it.
Show no mercy.
Now we can use Bennett's ult here with Lolly's ult.
Wrath of Easley.
Just shred, group. I don't have any stacks. It's fine.
And voila.
And this is why we main Linny. What country am I from? I am from the North American continent, if that helps. But for all you know, I could be from Mexico. I could be from Canada. I could be from whatever the fuck the United States is right now. Let's see. Character healing or... let's do normal and charge attack.
Following me.
Truth repeats its course. Not now.
Fuck, I messed up. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Mine to command. Then I have fun with this gift. Dip. Strike a pose. Let mining echoing.
Squall and fury.
Darkens, BS, I don't know what you're saying. I apologize. I don't speak whatever language that is.
Show no mercy. Fulfill our... Teamwork is true.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my nights. The wind knows me. Let's get this show on the road. Now disappear.
He moves slow, so if I can just keep distance between us, he won't get to me. I missed. Oops. Oh, there's no crowd control event this floor. Usually there is. Oh, fuck no.
Show no mercy. Eat Lolly. Eat Papa. Get him.
I should be able to break it with just Lenny from the outside, but I might have taken too long. It's okay.
And voila.
Heart choice. Oh, I forgot I made the maid outfit a goal post. How long have I been playing Genshin Impact? Oh, Mike Frightmare, thank you for the subscription. Hello, hello, welcome. I've been playing Genshin Impact since launch. I was one of the first people playing the game, like the day it came out. So, I am what you would call a veteran. I am also what you would call problematic.
Not now.
Behold.
Okay, cool. Sick.
Stars shine for... We'll see about that.
Grace be upon your nuts, sir. Fuck right off.
The night is cold.
Basically, the only way I'm breaking this is with reaction of swirl. And a little bit of cryo when Layla's shield goes off. But I should still be able to beat him in less than a minute, which gives me like 2 minutes on the other one. Oh, there's another one! Fuck! Okay, out the circle.
The show begins.
Behold. Know your place. That's far enough.
Don't be scared. Gears of the storm. Showing you
That took longer than I would have liked it to. It's fine, it's fine. We can cope. We're also running Lenny, so...
Show no mercy.
Okay, no shield makes this a little easier.
The wrath of Eatfleet.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Swirl a little bit of
A
that.
round of applause.
And now I just have to pray that the shield holds. It did. Can you tell who my mains might be? For anyone who's curious, my Linny is top 2%, my Scar is top 3%, and my Venti is top 1%, which is why I use them most often in Abyss. They are quite literally my best built characters. Clear. What are we fighting? Okay. That's where things get tricky. I could easily run my Linny team first half. It's the second half I'm worried about. Hey chat, how do we feel about trying... Chat, I'm just gonna ask, do we want to try second half with my reliable Skara? Or do we want to try it with Skirk, who's not properly built? She's on... 2 of her pieces are not fully leveled. She has 27 crit rate, which is like 60 with Marasashi, but still. We want to see me with Skirk or Skara. Don't mind me just chugging coffee. Eh. Let me check the timer real quick. Oh yeah, we have like another 2 minutes before, like 2 or 4 minutes before ad break starts. Although I could just trigger it right now. I'm gonna trigger a quick ad break. And then we can do the rest of floor. Well, we can try floor 12. Where is the ad break button? I can make a poll. Oh, cool. Floor 12. Cool. We have a poll now. I could not figure out how to do ads, though. Oh, did ads run when I wasn't looking? That's the question. Whatever. What's my favorite character? Well, Valen. Skara. Definitely Skara. Where is... My best damage character, though, is Lenny. He used to be top 1%, but then more people got him, which has made it harder to keep that position. Okay, regardless, these two are going to be on team. Regardless of what I go with. Oh! Souffle Delight. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. As I crack open a cold one. Thank you. Perfect timing by you. I'm very proud of that. That's a cute emote. I like that. Okay. Let me check the poll. The poll progress. I'm actually surprised no one has redeemed Bald yet. That's very surprising. Anyone watching on YouTube, I do highly suggest following me and watching me on Twitch. It's just better quality content on Twitch. Just, I don't know why. It just streams better for some reason. And also, you get more rewards if you follow me there. So, Wist_TV if you want to follow me on Twitch. And anyone on Twitch who wants to follow me on YouTube, because that's where my VODs are, it's Wisteria_YT. I also have Twitter or X, which is just Wist_X, and a Blue Sky, which is Wist-BS. Yeah. And linked in both of those is my community Discord, so feel free to join that. And it looks like the poll results say that Skirk won, so we're trying it with Skirk first. This is not going to end well. I am incredibly scared. Skirk is not properly built. She's level 83. She has a Marasashe build on her, and 2 of her artifacts are not fully leveled. And also, she does not have a great weapon on her. So I think with Marasashe, she has around 68 over 220 crit split. Which is not good, but we can work with it. And then later, after we're done with Abyss, we can try getting her better artifacts. Because that's my main concern right now, artifacts, and then we can worry about her level. And once she's built, I'll worry about building other characters, like Dahlia and Ganyu. Speaking of, there she is. This is going to be interesting. We are going to want burst damage for Linny's side, that's for damn sure.
Teamwork is strength. Falling leaves, adorn my night into the wind. Here comes the finale.
Luckily for me, I have Sitlali. Oh yeah, if anyone didn't know, Sitlali's great for this boss.
Oh, great. Now everybody stand up. Laline, it's Papa.
A round of applause.
Wow, how much health does this bitch have? No. I have a shield, bitch. Swirl pile, swirl pile, swirl pile. Thank you, Kazuha! No, that's Cryo. I won Pyro just to hurt her, but it's fine. I get constant melt now.
Show no mercy. Get to work.
Please switch! Ping is 554 and not switching! Is Sitlali good with Skirk? Kind of. You would want Escoffier over Skirk. I mean, Escoffier over Sitlali. But that's because Escoffier is going to buff Cryo, which Skirk is. Sitlali is going to technically buff Pyro and Hydro. You can't use a Pyro unit with Skirk. She's not a Pyro unit. And she's not Hydro. But Sitlali is still technically good because you need to run Skirk with Hydro units. So she's technically buffing Freeze, but not as well as someone like Escoffier. You don't have her? She'll get a rerun soon. Characters who release tend to get reruns a little bit faster now. Genshin's getting a little bit better with that. I'm trying to think of any characters coming up that would be good for... I think Sitlali's getting a rerun soon, so... I would recommend, if you can, if you have this funds for it, get Sitlali C2, because it's going to help with EM as well. Her weapon's also really good for buffing people. Other characters who are coming up. Yellen. Yellen should be coming up. I would recommend her because Hydra application. Chronicle, Samiru Chronicle should be coming around, but I would not recommend Nilu for Skirk, just because Nilu has to be on field. Right now you have Skirk, Shenhe, Coco, and Yellen. That's good. That is a good combination. It's not her best in slot, but it is good. Shenhe is technically going to buff her, just not as much as someone like I said, Escoffier. Escoffier's kit is just made for Skirk. I fucked up. I was not supposed to do that. It's fine.
Game's up. From silver.
The night is cold. Stars, strike a pose.
Annihilate.
Gotcha.
Cold. Mine to command. Let the world collide.
I want
About
this.
to get dicey.
Get back down here, you whore.
Busted.
Not now. Yoo-hoo! Stars, shine for...
Extinguished.
Game's up. From silver.
The night is cold. May I present?
Annihilate.
Quietly now. Busted.
Don't be scared. Time to shine. Strike a pop.
Here comes the catch.
Surge.
Quietly now.
My guiding star. Yoo-hoo!
Game's up. From silver.
Cold. Mine to command.
Extinguished. Mine to wield.
Okay, that's actually pretty good for like a crappy build Skirk. Sam, hi. You're waiting on a Yai Mika rerun? She just reran on Chronicle. I don't think Chronicle characters are going to get a rerun super soon. Then again, well, no, because Yellen and Hu Tao weren't on Chronicle, so them getting reruns makes sense. I don't know how reruns work with the Chronicle banner. We can't really reference the Mondstadt one just because Mondstadt characters are so irrelevant at the moment. They have to go in and buff those kits at some point. Also, to anyone who was watching me use Skirk, the reason I'm not using her ult is because you cannot use her ult and skill simultaneously. You have to choose one. I'm choosing her skill just because the way I have her built at the moment, her skill is going to do more.
Now disappear.
Show no mercy. Get to work. Teamwork is...
I'm having flashbacks from the last...
Time to...
As one with wind and cloud.
But I can use this to grab some stacks, so that's great. And now I just need to not die to the big one. I swear to God, this thing was in the last one. Or am I tripping? Just give Bennett his ult, please. Thank you! I don't have another shield, though, so that's going to be tricky. Linny, go! I fucked up that rotation. It's fine. We can keep going.
Here comes the finale.
It took a lot longer than I would have liked. And Lenny's not doing as much damage as I would like.
Get to work. Fulfill our path.
And voila.
Ow.
You two. Time to end them. Shit. Huh? I'm going in.
I don't know, I might restart, depending on what the next floor feels like. Not the next floor, next chamber. Yeah. You don't know how her rift stack works? Well, let me explain it to you. We got great time to explain it right here. You get rift stacks by the reaction of freeze, I believe. So you want to run a rotation of everyone at least once, and that's the freeze reaction is how you get rift stacks. 3 stacks, hold to use.
Busted.
The night is cold. Strike a pose.
Shit.
Things are about to get dicey.
Cole, mind to commit.
Stop hitting me!
Not now.
Gotcha. Might to wield.
The night is cold. Let the world come alive.
Her ult will technically do more damage. How? Oh shit.
The show begins. The night is cold. Don't be
However, it's finicky. It's like really picky. So you just have to be really careful with it. And I would rather just hit than work on that.
Not now.
I need my skill. There we go. It's down.
Game's up.
It can't hurt us anymore.
My guiding star.
Never mind. It's trying to get back up.
Busted.
Jump scare? Oh, cool. You're here. Sorry. In the middle of trying not to die.
Stars shine for
Mine to wield. Gotcha.
Not now. The show begins. Don't be scared.
She's fine.
Busted.
Shower me with praise.
You haven't even gotten a 5-star shush. For anyone who is unaware, this is Lev. I streamed with them the other day for Nikki. And they didn't get a 5-star when we were pulling together. However, I had higher pity and more pulls, so of course I got a 5-star. Tell you what, Lev, if you can get enough pulls to guarantee you a 5-star, I'll pull live right here.
One with nature,
Get to work. Show no mercy.
as one with wind and cloud.
Really need Bennett's ult for the next part. Don't really need this one though, so let's just kind of pew! Get some stacks. That's 3 stacks. 5 stacks. Nice. How dare you dodge me? I'll have your head for that.
Teamwork is strength. Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh. Get to work.
Wing strike.
Here's hoping that the shield holds. It did not hold. It did not hold.
That hurts. Clouds high. The birds come.
Fulfill our path. Everybody stand back.
No!
Get to work. Show no mercy.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me. Here comes the finale. Step right up. One with nature.
Let's see. My current opinion on the floor. Oh, ads are running. Anime Point, hello, welcome. Since ads are running, I'm gonna give it like a minute and a half. I'm gonna sneeze. Checking stuff right now. Looks like bitrate's doing pretty good. Okay. Okay, we're doing good. Just have to keep checking to make sure that my stream isn't gonna crash. I will say to anyone who wants to start going into streaming, one, you need a good PC. You want to have good CPU, good RAM. Graphics card will help with visuals. I strongly recommend actually, do not install Google Chrome. Use Opera GX because you can limit how much RAM it's going to use. You can limit how much of the CPU it uses. You can limit how much internet it uses, which is great for streaming because that means all of your other resources go to streaming instead. This is not an ad. I'm just trying to give advice for this. I also recommend using free software when you're starting out, like OBS and Streamlabs. I think they have free versions you can use that are very good. I personally use Streamlabs. It just works best for me. Let's see. The reason I say don't use Chrome though is because not because I'm anti-Google, because the Chrome application will eat your RAM, and then it's just like really bad quality for streams then, because all of your resources are going to Google Chrome instead of going towards the stream itself. So I highly recommend something like Opera GX, or even just Internet Explorer is better than Chrome. Let's see. There are sites you can use online to make little PNG stuff that you can use for your own assets. I recommend making your own assets though, because it's a lot cheaper than going out and hiring someone. The only thing I've paid for is my model. And even that, I make assets for, instead of paying for additional add-ons. I also recommend, if you're using something like Opera GX, you can run parts of your stream on there, which makes it a lot easier to manage stuff. Yuki, how could you? Yuki, I trusted you! No! We have bald wisps for a minute and a half now. We have to use Bald Wisp while we continue fighting for our lives. This is not going to be fun.
As one with wind and cloud. Now disappear.
Get to work. Fulfill our pact. Show no mercy. Then let's light it up.
A round of applause. Step right up.
Ha, teamwork is dreamwork. Ha, let's look to. Get to work. Lolling, eat Papa.
Yeah, this floor in particular feels more so targeted towards someone like Arlecchino or Mavuika. Someone who does a more continuous pyro application than a bow user.
Show no mercy. Everybody stand.
Wind strider.
Swirl pyro, please. Thank God.
It'll be all right. Let's get this show on the road.
Whoo! Drink? I've been drinking. I have a thing of root beer right next to me. I drink. D-Luke opportunity. Ah, shit, my root beer's overflowing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. As for that D-Luke comment, I would recommend against it simply because it's not going to be enough pyro application. Mavuika, still a claymore, so slow attacks like him, but her skill has pyro application constantly. D-Luke isn't going to have as much, so it's going to be a struggle because it's slow. Arlecchino, very fast attack, so it's constant application.
The night is cold. Stars shine for.
Things are about to get dicey.
Strike a pose. Let mining echo and extinguished. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. My guiding stars.
Gotcha.
This is more so going to just take a lot of time than be hard. Oh hell, it went out of the state.
Be scared.
Well, well. Look what we have. One more, please. Thank you. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Okay.
Not now. Let the world collide. Stars, shine for me. May I?
We are not getting 2 stars on this one. It's okay. We'll have like 4 stars, I think.
Not now.
Busted.
The show begins. Stars, shine through.
Shit! It's fine. It's fine.
Here comes the catch.
No, it's actually not fine because I don't have cryo now.
Shower me with praise.
Busted. How was I?
Okay, yeah, we gotta retry that one.
Fulfill our pact.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Sha! Sha!
It's the last floor too.
Get to work. Fulfill our pact.
One with nature. A round of applause. Now disappear.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Sorry if chat's talking right now, I cannot check right now. I am in the middle of locking the fuck in.
Fulfill our pact. Get to work. Let's light it up. You two. Time to. Yeah, teamwork is.
Let's get this show on the road.
Show no mercy.
Clouds high. The bird.
Get to work.
Oh, you whore. Okay. What the fuck? Who made me bald? Hey, love, I see you. Love, I see you. Love, when I catch you. Love, when I catch you. Love. You know what, Warden? Yeah, I will make Love bald. Okay, time for Skirk time. This is going to...
Quiet now.
suck ass.
Get set.
Oh, mine's a command. Not now. Start.
One more. There we go. And again, this is just going to take a lot of time and be really annoying.
Ah. Oh, the night is cold.
I don't have her skill yet. Again, really annoying.
Here comes the catch.
Not now. Let my name echo in song. Shower me.
Shit, 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 shit. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier in our stream about her needing HP. Not because she scales off of it, but because it makes shit a hell of a lot easier if you've got a way of keeping her alive.
Cole, mine's a command. Like I was. The show begins.
Annihilate.
This also would be going a lot faster if I could comfortably use Hydra application. Like Farina, but I want Farina on healing because it keeps her alive.
Things are about to get dicey.
I should be able to tank this. Yeah.
Stars, shine for me. Time to shine. Ah.
Gotcha.
I don't have Yellen's ult. That's fine. It's fine. Like the stupid amount of ER, but no ult. It's fine.
Don't be scared.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Here we go.
Annihilate.
So close to having that 2 stars. It's fine. I was like debating if I wanted to redo it. I mean, it wouldn't make a difference in stars, so. Yay. Okay, we can use what resin I do have to farm artifacts. That's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna enjoy that so much. I have 116. That is not nearly enough. Genshin Addict, hello! Welcome to chat. Don't provoke them, Sam. The last thing I need is someone coming in here and actually dropping $1 million. Actually, no, I would happily do like a 2 or 3 hour bald stream if someone dropped $1 million in my bank account. I would be 100% down with that. What does that put us for this? Cool. Sick. Oh yeah, we can do antidotes later. Chat. Question for chat. What do we want to do? Actually, I can make a poll. I can just go ahead and make a poll for it. We have options. We have options on what we can do. Why is my caps lock always on? I'm very confused about that. And when I say chat... Oh! Thank you for the subscription, Genshin Addict! Let's see. We have options on what we can do. We can do the, what's it called? What's the event called where you can interact with characters? Antidotes? I don't know. Antidotes. Thank you. Thank you, Lev. We can do artifact farming. Actually, we're gonna do that regardless, so never mind. We can do Skirk's quest. I'm trying to type faster, but I keep messing up. Or we could do the Archon quest. So have fun, Twitch chat. You guys get to vote. Oops. So far we have 1 vote for Archon quest. A vote for oh wow, we have a vote for everything? Okay. Watching the poll is like really funny to me. Lev says we can cry, but Lev also seems to be forgetting that I don't cry. Warden wants to rant about Dane, I see. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary with that one. I'm lame? I would say you're lame, actually. Can we lose our 50? Our 50-50? I am not comfortable pooling with the amount of pools I currently have. So unless someone decides to just donate like 100 pools, I'm not pooling on any banners at the moment. Wow, you guys are lively, I see. We got a couple seconds left before poll ends, so if anyone hasn't voted yet, feel free. It is anonymous, technically. Warden, you already took the hit when you got D-Luke. Warden is a saint. Everyone should love Warden. Okay, so the results are, we have votes for antidotes first, and then Skirk and Archon quests are tied. So we'll see what happens after the antidotes. Don't worry, I don't plan on doing these off stream, so we will eventually get to them, be it next stream or whatever. Let's see, let's start with Sino, just because he's on screen, I guess. Sam, no, don't joke about that. I joked about that once, and it came true. I did, in fact, curse everyone to lose their 50-50s. Majority on D-Luke. It was not fun. We do not talk about how many times I've lost to D-Luke, and I hate it. I hate him. In this household, we kill D-Luke. Oh, right, these aren't voiced. Well, some of them aren't voiced.
No, but I am pondering a related question.
Oh dear. Tainari isn't voiced. But hey, Sino is. You know what that means? Voiced dad jokes.
It's you, Traveler. That joke wasn't bad. Allow me to soak it in. Not bad. I like it.
Sigh no more. Sigh no more. I don't want any more.
Not bad. Still, it's a pity. I haven't found any new shrooms yet.
Oh no, Tainari, no. Tainari, no, you've fallen into his trap.
Exactly. After all, the newsrooms have yet to make the press release.
Inari fell into his trap. Antidote complete? Anecdote. Hi, anyone new here? I have a speech impediment. Me not being able to pronounce things is a normal occurrence. Man, if only the Discord could be as lively as the chat is currently. Why did I open that? I meant to open this. To look at these. The current characters available are these characters, I guess. Oh, I think there might be some hidden characters. That might be why. Let me go check something. Like, okay, if we look here, check me if I'm wrong. Make sure I am not blind. We do not see, what's his name? Aoife here, right? Because I think he might be at the crafting table. Or at least another Natlin character. No, it doesn't look like there's another Natlin character here today. The past 2 days there have been Natlin characters here for some reason. But now they're not here. Interesting. Anyway, what other anecdotes do we have? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, we have Lynette and Chevreuse. Neat. Let's do Chevreuse first. Oh, and there's an ad apparently. Damn, my alarm didn't go off. That sucks. I think I'll try a new system for the ad breaks next stream. I was trying to time the built-in ads, but I might turn those off and then use a different type of ads instead. I don't know. Twitch is weird. I'm still learning. Ads should take only a minute and a half though. So I'll just gotta wait for ads to be done, and then we can continue on with our anecdotes. I play on the American servers. Oh, that's gonna become difficult when I'm... Okay, that's something I gotta keep in mind. Pretty flowers, though. What the hell happened here? Anyway, totally normal response. Where's the pink color? It might be considered rose, I think. Yeah, rosewood. Or Warden can help you. Warden's good with that stuff. What the hell is going on over here, though? Oh, cool. Great. Someone passed out. sad Trevor's gonna have their voice back. You know who does have their voice back? Venti. Oh yeah, I see what's going on in chat still. I'm sorry about the color names. I wanted the names to be unique and pretty and like aesthetic sounding to go with the theme of Whist. But it does occur to me that those might be a little hard to understand. I wish that we could make the buttons color coded. Warden, is there a way to do that? And if there is, could you do that? Please and thank you.
Captain, please stop using the Gardamex to fire the flare.
The NPCs being voiced and not Shevers is funny to me.
Captain, please have mercy.
Antidote has been recorded and I can't talk. I'm too illiterate for this. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't home right now. That's fine. It can wait. It's not like it's super important. It's just colors. Oh, underground. Okay. Ah, I see, I see. Down we go!
Extinguished.
Oh, Lynette's still not voiced. That makes me a little sad. I don't know if Fremine is voiced. I know Linny is, though. What the fuck? Why do you want to break this, Lynette? Assisting the residents. They receive discarded machinery, dismantle and sell parts. But someone never... Okay, so someone never power off, so you just broke it. You used your cat abilities to break them. I don't know if you should be living in Fontaine if you don't know how to swim. She's so proud of that. Oh, I just realized YouTube cannot see the text. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. My mistake. What if I take this and then just scooch down ever so slightly? Yeah, that'll work for now. Oh yeah, my tracking's a little off because I shifted how I was sitting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Back the fuck up. Linny's bribing her with cake. That is the most sibling thing. Literally bribing her with cake. I love this. The siblings have unique skill sets when it comes to machinery. Fremine fixes things so that they work and builds like the most beautiful penguins. And Lynette just breaks shit.
The waterway here is too
Gimme. Are there any more? Oh. I thought I saw someone, but I guess not. I guess I might be just hallucinating. Is it limited to just 3-day? Because when the event first came out, the first time it ran, it's like only 3 will show up at a time on the map, but if you let them build up, then they start appearing simultaneously as one disappears. So I have Kirara, Mizuki, and Heizo. Okay. At least Mizuki and Heizo are like right next to each other. That makes things a little easier. That's a lot of text, Yuki. Sorry, I'm struggling to read it all. Let me just, you want to get my opinion on whether a streamer role is good. Hold on. Don't move the chat. I'm still
The
trying to
abyss
read.
is like the world's shadow. It's always there, and it will never perish.
You want my opinion on if a streamer role is good? Like, what do you mean by streamer role? I'm a little confused. Where the hell is this girl? Is she on the roof? Is the cat on the roof? No. Is she inside? Can I go? Okay. Kirara's also not voiced. Oh. I usually don't do that, but I know other people do. I don't know, it's just hard to keep track of roles. Like in my Discord server, I have Mina and Love underneath Wistco because they're people I continuously stream with. They are under the Wist umbrella. And then Warden is technically under that umbrella as well, but they are also a mod, so they're in a different category as well. But as for like actual streaming, I don't know. I don't know. The voices. I can almost hear their voices in my head. Oh, okay. Sick. I will let that know when stream is over that you will be doing server maintenance. Out of curiosity, how long do you think it's going to take you? Just so I can put that in the announcement. $7 hours. Where the hell? Okay, then. We can do the server maintenance tomorrow, then. That's fine. We can work with that later. Like I said, it's not super important. Oh, good lord, Kirara. I was not fully paying attention to that one, and it just caught me off guard. And there's hair in my eyes! Right, there were 2 in Inazuma. I don't know if I have enough to trigger another one, though. I think my one issue with this is the fact that there's no easy way to tell where they are. So I do kind of have to move around the map. Do a little jiggle. Okay, Daya's up here. Next to the dancers. Never escape E plus word. Listen, we have funny conversations when we're both E plus. I love it.
Watch out!
Whee! Bonk. Anyway. I do like this event. I like the concept. The only problem I have with it is just because there's so many voice actors on strike, so many of the characters... Well, I can't even not say on strike anymore. Since there's so many characters not voiced at the moment, it's just a little more difficult. There's no escape from Whist. No, I will be in your dreams. I'm just gonna sip my coffee. My mom was kind enough to make me some coffee and put it in the fridge. No, just leave it off so it was cold. And then I made a frappuccino this morning with it. It was really good. So everyone say thank you to Whist's mom for the coffee for my frappuccino. Yes, Whist was initially a reference to wisteria trees. And the lore has just kind of gotten out of hand since then. One of these days, I'm going to sit down and make an actual lore video. There's another Sino and oh, someone gave me head pats. Thank you. Need the lore? I've gone over the lore like... Oh no! My root beer is overflowing. Send help. Man, while everyone's in ad jail, I'm in root beer jail.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
You've been freed from ad jail. I promise I'm going to figure out a better way for ad jail to work. I tried a different method today, and it did not work as I was hoping. Okay. Oh, nice, Yuki. I got a really weird batch of root beer this time. Where, like, if you make the slightest sudden movement with it, after it's been open and sitting out for a while. So it's not like it's popping it open that this does this. No, it'll just randomly blow up and make a mess. Oh, wow, Skirk's so... I mean, not Skirk. Sino's so tiny next to her.
There should be enough bark samples.
What you doing?
I came here to assist Tainari with collecting plant samples. He directed me to come collect bark around here. But these trees are covered in mushrooms, and I have to clear them away. It's not easy. I can't help but wonder just how these mushrooms got to that size. Right. Tainari also talked about how the environmental factors influencing the growth of fungi are extremely complex and varied, each interacting with the others.
What? Where are you
Even
going
the
with this?
smallest change in one variable can greatly impact their growth process. No, I've simply been pondering a question these past few days.
No,
Do you know
no,
why
no.
fungi only grow on trees and not on grilled meat?
No, 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 no. I don't like how I can spot these a mile away.
Because that's what they've always done. They're all
No!
vegetarians.
I can spot the bad jokes a mile away. My poor heart and soul cannot take... Oh, there's a Nouvellette one. How many of these have I done? Because I should be able to do like 9 total. How many have I done is the question. 2, 3. I don't know about that one. 4, 5, 6. There's 2 more. Okay. So like 3 more of these should be what we do. Water break? Coffee break. This man would hate me just because I don't drink enough water. I drink other things. Like fruit juice, and sodas like root beer, and coffee. I like coffee.
Ah, traveler. Hello to you as well. I am the same as always. Thank you for your concern. Yes, you noticed. The morning paper forecasted rain here at precisely this hour. In my experience, predictions of this nature are not entirely reliable. Yet today, the downpour arrived on schedule. A stroke of luck. Thank you. Though I do realize that standing in the rain is only my personal predilection, and that most would find it odd.
No, it's fitting for you.
You wish to stand here with me while it pours unceasingly?
Eh.
I see.
I'm like fiddling with my hairpins while I'm doing this.
Yes, I recently overheard a few Melusines complaining that the weather seemed to be conspiring against them. For instance, whenever they carry an umbrella with them, hardly a single cloud shows itself. Yet when they gamble on sunshine, a downpour awaits. Naturally, I know that there is no causal relationship at work, having personally tested the theory. And, well, put simply, it didn't hold water. Yet the fact you brought this up now makes me wonder.
What?
Perhaps today's
What?
rain arrived
Why are we... No!
thanks to you.
Do not stream test me! I am fine.
You jest, I presume. I'd feared this squall might have soured your plans, but I'm glad it doesn't seem to have dampened the mood. So it is. One's thoughts drift easily while standing alone in the rain. For instance, I am currently pondering how the raindrops that descend from the skies and the bubbles of air that rise from the depths.
I got the coffee from my mother. You cannot tell me what to do.
Do they not? Well, a passable joke, yes? Very well. Your feedback has been noted. I am glad to have received your acknowledgement.
You know what? These two actually look good standing next to each other. Especially in her dark color palette. That looks great next to him. Anyway. I think I have like 2 more to do, which are right next to each other, thankfully. Jesus Christ, you guys! Calm down! Have fun, Yuki. I might send a raid your way if you're still streaming when I finish. You're funny. You think I drink water? You're funny. I'm sorry. The closest thing you will see me drinking to water is just diluted lemon juice. You'll shove it down my throat? Bitch, no you won't. I can and will bite your hand off. I've bit people before. Violently. Got in trouble in school for it. I'll do it again. Hate the pre-stream stuff. Yeah. But like it's how you get the stream to be good though. You gotta work through the stuff in advance. I tend to not have too much scuff, but that's because I have my settings usually around the same area. The hardest part is when I stream with other people and then I have scuff dealing with their stuff. I don't like it, but I also don't hate it. I'm just neutral to it at this point. Do I have to go inside to do hers? That would be really interesting, actually, if we have to, like, go inside places. Oh my god, we do. Please get out my way. Layla! Oh, she's not voiced. Anyone who's unaware, I love Layla so much.
Excuse me, Miss Layla.
My Layla has a lot of HP. I have put a lot of effort into building my Layla.
Miss Layla, shall we discuss this inside? We can sit down and chat.
Mizuki has never seen someone so stressed out. Hi, average college student.
It's fine. I've treated several academia students before. You can say I've encountered similar states of mind to yours. Yes, a scholar there once invited me to help treat his students.
Hey, were any of those students bipolar?
I wouldn't go that far. Just long-term insomnia, terror, paranoia, as well as acute tinnitus and vertigo.
Jesus Christ. You know, there might be something wrong with the education system if that's common for students. Jesus. Layla, are you okay?
That's correct. I received a letter from Miss Layla's advisor in advance.
Not lunch, not cool.
Details about
Well
her
then,
situation
blow on it.
And a request to provide therapy for her. I think it's quite likely that a mutual acquaintance shared my contact information.
Oh my god, Layla's actually losing it. Average college student. Get a hold of
It's just
yourself,
what the
girl.
letter said. Her symptoms are extremely severe. How long has she had this condition? However, her advisor's letter clearly acknowledges her abilities, emphasizing constantly that she is their most outstanding student. Perhaps it's Layla who doesn't believe in her own abilities, thus triggering these symptoms.
Oh. An ice tray? You mean like the cube thing that goes in the fridge? I think we have those. I don't think we use them really. Our fridge produces ice.
Don't worry, I will help her. In fact, I've already come up with a preliminary treatment plan. Now, time to formally begin treatment.
Don't have a fridge that makes it. Well, they're fairly cheap if you want to buy them at, like, a store. I cannot imagine that those things would be expensive. Otherwise, that's just a scam. Hello, everyone. Say hi to Toma. Well, yeah, the freezer fridge combo thingy. I just call it a fridge. It's all built together. Wow, I can't believe Chad is just talking about ice trays now and ice. This is great. What a day. And my tattoo is peeling again. Ew. Do not get tattoo if you do not like skin peeling. So gross. Cookie out here doing everything for this gang. Why? I don't know. She has the potential to be so successful. Ice cream sounds good right now. Yeah. But I've already had my treat for the day. So I can't have any more. Huh. Getting to talk about Toma's mom is weird. Oh right, like two patches now, and we get Nod Cry. Wild. Double check there's no more. And I'm not even going to try to say it anymore because I know I'll stumble. Anecdote. Why? I don't think I see any more. I'm just doing like a preliminary once over, making sure that there's no more. Looks like we got them all though. I just want to check something over here. There's no such thing as a treat limit. There is when your heart hurts. Do I have a friendship party still? I do. Grab those. Oh no. Can I condense another resin? Oh, sick! Dahlia's at friendship level 2. That's great. Jesus Christ, Aoife! Oh my... Actual jump scare. Christ, that scared me.
Alright, this should do the trick. Ah, sharp eye, traveler. Here, check this out. A new formula I just whipped up. Works like a charm for juvenile saurians suffering from appetite loss. Just one problem. It's too good. If juveniles without appetite issues eat it, they... let's just say they start binging. Case in point, a few days ago, Kakuku swiped 2 tablets while I wasn't looking, and... Still in that room for seconds, bro!
Uh-huh.
Looks like the flavor profile needs a tweak. Otherwise, Natlan's gonna have a juvenile saurian obesity epidemic shortly.
No way, bro!
Obese Kakuku when? Okay, so there are in fact hidden ones. Interesting. So you can find more than just what's in the book.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Sick. That puts us at almost 3 for Skirk, just over 2 for Dahlia, just over 7 for Chiori, and Freena's already 10. She's here as a babysitter. And like I said, I'm gonna work on building Dahlia as soon as Skirk is done. So, let's go run some Skirk artifacts, and by that I mean like just 3 runs of this domain. Not with the friendship team, but I still want friendship with Skirk, so I'm going to switch out a member of my Xiao team, that being Farzan.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
So that she can collect the rewards at the end as well. I want to get her to 4 as soon as possible, because someone please explain to me why. Okay, some of her voice lines make sense. She has voice lines about her master, which is however you pronounce that name. She's got stuff about Dainslift, Tartaglia, Nouvellette. Okay. Why does she have a voice line about Dory? I need to get her to friendship level 4 just to see what that's about.
Stray clouds converge.
Please go into ball form soon. Go into ball form. Do it. Do it, I dare you. That's right. Fuck. It wore off. It's okay. We have Shao ult at home. His damage is severely nuked without Farazan, but it's fine. Don't go into that state again. Thank you. Do a quick heal of everyone. Xianyun doesn't help now. She does. But so does Farazan. So. This one. His best team is when I have, wow, I forgot her name. When I have Farazan, Xianyun, and Farina on team with him. He does pretty decent damage. That was almost nice. The ER sucks, but if it rolls into other stuff, it could be good. Like if it rolls a crit rate as well, chef's kiss. This one could also be good. It's just defense and EM aren't exactly great for her. Ow! How dare you? I don't know. It would be a lot faster if I had his full team. But like I said, I want Skirk's friendship. So. Anyway. Just a little healing. And then like one more run after this, I think. Yeah, one more run after this. You do get more friendship in co-op. But I'm not going to run this domain in co-op because I know it's going to be... I know that people are assholes, so... It's just a lot easier to run it myself. Instead of dealing with fighting people who are also going to try to bring someone like Skirk. And then we left with no one to do the plunge attack stuff. And low damage numbers. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll work on improving Xiao's build. It's not a horrible build. It's decent for how often I use him. It's just the animo characters I prefer to use are characters like Venti and Wanderer. I rarely ever need to use Xiao except for in cases like this where I need plunging damage. Anyway. What's that? Stream is actually going to end here, like, in a couple seconds, because we're finally done with this. I don't have Chaska, by the way. She ran with Linny, and I prioritized getting Linny. This also could technically be good if it rolled crit damage as well. Okay. Let's look at artifacts. I'm not going to level anything yet.
Sure. I'll hang out with you youngsters.
Deploy the friendship team so I can look at her easily. I mean, that's something, but it's not great. I would rather keep this. No circlet yet. EM and defense, not great for her. We have a couple feathers that could work for her, so that's something at least. No. 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 Okay. Got, like, nothing for her. That's fine. It's great. Everything's fine. I was hoping we could get to, that standard pool. That would have been great. If I use 30 more resin. See, it's 1,000, so it's like 2,680. No, ER is horrible on her because she doesn't use it at all. You would rather have defense than ER on her. And I'm doing math, so... if I need like 2,000... let's just round up to like 250. I don't think this is enough. Let's see, 450 3 times plus the 360. 450 plus 450 is going to be like 900. So it's going to be like 1350. 16, 17, 10. 21, 22 something. So not quite enough even if I did all of this. And I can't even do one of them. So never mind. Well, yeah, it's still too little. Okay, cannot. How about emblem? No, high HBEM. What is HBEM? Oh, how about EM? There are like I said at the beginning of the stream.
And where are we?
Skirk, I'm talking. Please do not interrupt me while I am talking. We can just look at this for the time being. The 3 stats I would worry about: crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent. After that, flat attack, HP percent, HP, and then EM defense over ER. But EM and defense not going to be the best for her. HP I prioritize over those two though, just because if she gets hit, she doesn't get knocked back. So it's better to just have her a bit more tanky so she can take a hit. And then attack and crit stuff is where she's getting her damage. Her ascension stat is crit damage, so at least you get stuff from there. And her weapon, her signature weapon, is crit rate. So if you have her signature weapon, that also helps. I don't have her signature weapon. I don't have a lot of options for her at the moment. But that's what I would suggest. Her weapon is actually really pretty, though. Let's just take a moment to look at how pretty her weapon is. It's so pretty. I love it so much. I wish I could get it. Is Dahlia good for her? Yeah. Dahlia also has a, if you were to run, this weapon in particular on her with Dahlia, that would be great. Because being with Dahlia is going to increase normal and charged attack and crit rate. Squishy boy. I have him, like, built, but he's not leveled, is the problem. No, nope, no munching. You're not allowed to munch. You lost munch privileges. No. Dahlia works really well with her. Farina works really well with her, especially if she's on Marasashi like she is for me. Let's look at the character archive, actually. And we'll just go through characters that are good for her. Because she is picky and needs Cryo and Hydro only in the team, anyone who is not that is not going to be good for her. Bennett's not going to be good for her. Cosmo's not going to be good for her. Shalonen's not going to be good for her. I did that backwards. Which leaves us with only Cryo and Hydro characters. Now I'm going to go out of the way and say her Charlotte was good for her also. Charlotte is good for her. I'm going to go out of the way and say characters who are strictly DPS, like Mualani, Wriothesley, Neuvillette, Nilou. Well, no. Yeah, those 4 characters, not going to be good with her. Let's see, who would be good for her? Ayato's Burst can be good for her as a sub-DPS support. Shenhe's good for her. Ayaka's Burst can also be good for her as a sub-DPS or support. Let's see, who else is there? Ganyu's good for her. Rosaria's good for her, technically. Characters like Mika, Ayula, and Fremine I would advise against, just because they're Fizz-based more than Cryo. Child also I would not recommend playing with her unless you're in, like, co-op and that person's a sub-DPS for her and just doing, like, Hydro application, but even then, because of his cooldown and bow form, it's not the best idea. It's fun, but it's not the best idea for her. Candace, I would say, is actually good just because of Hydro application. Hydro application is great for her just because it triggers freeze, which gives her her riffs. And you collect 3 riffs, you use her charge attack, and then big PP damage. Or you collect the riffs and you do her ult. You do not do both. You pick a lane. Let's see, what else? Who else would I say is good? I'm just gonna go through every character and give a yes or a no. Dahlia, yes. Escoffier, yes. Citlali, yes. Mualani, no. Siegeween, yes. Farina, yes. Charlotte, yes. Wriothesley, no. Neuvillette, no. Fremine, no. Mika, no. Layla, yes. Nilou, no. Candace, yes. Yellen, yes. Ayato, yes as a support. Shenhe, yes. Kokomi, yes. Aloy, I would recommend against, but maybe as like a really shitty support. Ayaka, yes as a support. Ayula, no. Rosaria, yes. Ganyu, yes. Child, I would recommend against. Diona, yes. Mona, yes. Chi-Chi, yes. Chongyun, yes. Xingqiu, yes. Barbara, yes. And Kaya, yes. But her best ones are going to be characters like Escoffier. Top tier S-class for her. Farina, Charlotte, Ganyu, Yellen, Dahlia, and Citlali. And maybe Layla as well. I would put in like an A tier. Siegeween. Characters like Siegeween. Ayato, Ayaka, Diona, and Chi-Chi. Characters like that I would put in like maybe a B tier. But that's just based on like her playstyle. You need 2 Cryo and 2 Hydro in the team. Keep that in mind. Other than that, I'm gonna go over what weapons would technically be good for her. Obviously, her weapon is great. The passive is quite literally made for her. It's like when energy is at 0, major buffs. It's perfect for her. I would say this is a good sword for her. This is also, like I said, a really good sword for her just because if she's shielded by someone like Dahlia, Citlali, Layla, Diona, then she's getting more attack and crit rate, which is great. It has to be 2 and 2? Yes. Let's see. You could technically also get away with using this one, but it's not as good as the other 2 I just mentioned or her signature. any ER sword is going to be bad on her as well. I have this one on her at the moment just because I need the crit damage. She's not at a build where I feel comfortable using a different sword on her yet. And like, we cleared Abyss with her, so she's fine on that weapon. She's just not the best with that weapon. We need a better weapon for her. And like I said, if anyone donates 100 pools, I will gladly pull on this weapon banner on stream. Other than that, though, I'm gonna send off... Yeah, I have no standard pools. Sorry, no gambling today. Yeah, on that note, I'm going to send off Twitch to go raid someone. Who is raidable today? Are any of my people raidable? Is Yuki live yet? Yes, they are. Okay, everyone. It's been nice streaming. Behave. And let Yuki know I sent you.